had to Google what a hot take is, and I still don't really get it, but I think it's just like your thoughts on something. But I don't know. I was just talking to JC about this, about how Utah is just such like it's like such an interesting place. I don't know. And I was saying that I always feel like the like culture and stuff isn't as ingrained in my brain because I'm not Mormon, but there are so many things that it's just like the norm of the state and like the life and the culture there that I don't even realize are that crazy, or like I realize it now, like how so many people get married at literally like 19, just like things like that. I don't know. Utah's a very interesting place to grow up, and I grew up in a small town in southern Utah, and I actually really liked growing up there because it's basically just like a bubble, so it felt like safe, and I don't know, I just enjoyed it. So now I've lived in Salt Lake for the past almost 4 years, and I didn't actually go to Salt Lake growing up very much, but I started going there a lot when I was in high school because we had like games and stuff that we would cheer at. I never thought that I would move there, but my mom moved there, so I was like, okay, well, I want to live by my mom. So we moved up there 4 years ago, and I'm really happy that we did, because I feel like if we were still like in our hometown, we just wouldn't have like had a chance to like grow as much or like experience different things, even though we're still in Utah. But I would definitely love to live somewhere else. I feel like I always said that I would never want to like move out of Utah. I would never want to move to California. I did live in LA for like literally 3 weeks maybe, so that doesn't even count. I was 18 years old. And coming from that little bubble, I was like, I cannot function here. I need to go home. And I'm happy that I moved home, because that was not for me. But even now that I'm like 26, I'm like, do I want to live in Utah? Do I want to raise my kids there? Do I want to like have my family there? I don't know. Like, I love living by my mom, and we have a lot of friends in Utah, and I love our life there. But just as I get older, I'm like, what is this place? Just like, I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like if you're from Utah, you know, but especially if you're from Utah and not religious, it's like these things that are so normal in the culture, you just like, even though you're not, because obviously religion is like a big part of like cultural things, but you kind of just like don't realize how weird and crazy some things are. Like, I don't know. I don't even know. This is probably not a hot take. Again, I literally do not know what a hot take is. But it's just a really interesting place to live. And I don't know. The older I get, I just don't know if that's where I want to be. But you guys know we're building a house, so we'll be there for at least a little bit longer. We don't have plans to move anywhere or anything, but I'll tell you one thing, I do not want to go home tomorrow. So